In today's video, we're going to see if we can massively upgrade some Stomp rockets by using compressed CO2.
With in-person schooling around the country closed down, we've partnered with some of our friends from IPEVO to bring you Teacher Tuesday, where we shout out some of the educators who are going above and beyond for their students.
Today's teacher is Dustin Ecker from Indianapolis, Indiana, who teaches 4th grade.
We reached out to Dustin and asked him to share a little bit about how he has been dealing with the changes this school year, and here's what he had to say.
Hey everyone, my name is Dustin Ecker. I am a 4th grade educator in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am in my 10th year teaching, and I still love every day of it. I like teaching elementary just because it gives the opportunity to not only make an impact at a young age, but then to act as a mentor as students progress from middle school to high school and moving forward. I take a lot of pride in being able to stay connected with my families long after students leave 4th grade. This year definitely looks a whole lot different, and though things are different, I'm still trying to make sure that we have a fast-paced, high-energy learning environment my students are excited to come into every day, and most importantly, that though we have to be socially distanced, it's still really critical that our students feel close to one another. So I'm still trying to establish a classroom community in which students feel loved, appreciated, and valued.
To help, we'll be sending him an IPEVO DoCam to help him with his remote teaching.
So Dustin, keep an eye out in the mail as we're sending one your way.
Big thank you to all the teachers out there, and if you'd like to get an IPEVO camera for yourself or for a teacher you know, go ahead and click the link in the description.
Guys, it's fall. Sort of, but it means that we can be outside and it's comfortable and we're happy about it.
By the time you're watching this video, it might be cold and snowy where you are. That's a real possibility.
That's true.
But at the moment, very pleasant out here. And I figured it was perfect Stomp rocket weather. Because,
I mean, it's fall.
Sure.
Let's make things fall.
While I was shopping for Stomp rockets, I thought it'd be cool, like, hey, what would happen if we upgraded a Stomp rocket? And I searched online for Stomp rockets and I found 3 different grades of Stomp rocket. This was news to me. There's the soars up to 100 feet, soars up to 200 feet, and the soars up to 400 feet varieties.
Okay.
Here's the basic idea. We've got 3 different grades of Stomp rockets. We want to test how well the different levels work. Then we're going to see if we can add some extra power by hooking them up to some carbon dioxide fire extinguishers. It's pretty simple. This is like an air bladder. You compress it, air goes through the hose, and launches the rocket off. Not terribly complicated. The idea is that kids, or sometimes adults, jump on this part or stomp on it, and that gives a good blast and launches the rocket away. Well,
okay.
We're going to try that, and then we're going to try upgrading that a little bit.
I like it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't go very high. Grace nearly caught it. 3, 2, 1. Nope, you hit it. Sure. All right, now I'm gonna go for a distance on top of my GoPro. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Grace had that pretty well mapped out. So that was our 100-footer, so now we are going to test out the 200-footer.
So I gotta say, the launch mechanism seems to be completely unchanged. It's the rockets that get upgraded.
So we're gonna try and launch them at the same time. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. You nearly caught one.
Now I think we need to try the 400-foot.
Sure, Grace will love that.
Yeah.
I accidentally stepped on this rocket, so it's a little bit cracked right now. I don't know if that will affect the launch performance.
It's okay, we got 5 that I haven't stepped on yet. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
No, we went farther than we thought. We went farther than we thought.
They're gonna just bump into each other.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Okay, now just wait over there and I'll launch another one. I'm not necessarily great at estimating measurements. I don't think we have 400 feet there, but I think we've got at least 200. I do have one more thing I want to try with these. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you've seen the DIY blowgun. Well, I brought one of those and I want to try hooking the DIY blowgun up to our rocket launcher and see how well this does at shooting the dart out of the blowgun. All right, this is our PVC blowgun. We've got a video on how to make that. It's pretty popular. And it shoots these little paper darts that are filled with hot glue, which is no longer hot, so it's just cold glue. Glue. I'm gonna see how far I can shoot it just blowing through it normally, and then I'm gonna try and like put this on the launcher and stomp and see if that goes farther than I can just do it manually.
Good.
Here goes.
I didn't even see it. Okay, got one.
Okay, you got one.
This is a little awkward because I'm holding it and stomping on it, but I'll see if it works.
I mean, it launched. I don't know if it went necessarily farther, but it worked well. We may never find these darts again though. They land in the grass and they're smaller than the height of the grass blades, so they get buried really nicely. So we have our fire extinguishers, and here's my biggest concern. These fire extinguishers put out like a lot of pressure at once. Enough that I'm concerned for the survival of the equipment. Like, it might just break it apart. So that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna try and hook our fire extinguisher up to one of these hoses and see what happens when we launch it. This hose is normally connected to something that diffuses the pressure and spreads it all out. And it's better for putting out fires, but I don't think it's better for launching rockets. So I'm going to be holding onto the fire extinguisher, and I'm just gonna hit it right on the handle once, because I just want a quick burst, and we'll see if it successfully launches this, or if parts of the whole assembly just come apart because it can't handle the pressure. 3, 2, 1. What, the rocket launched?
Nice!
The rocket launched great. It also launched the assembly. It launched it off of this hose. Three, two, one. We tore the rocket in half. And the hose.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we broke the tube.
I'm curious, I wonder if we can bypass the main rocket assembly. What happens if we just launch it off of the fire extinguisher hose? Here goes. Ready?
Ready? Ready!
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow!
It didn't break, it went wonderfully. That was way better of a launch than I was able to get by stomping on the 200-foot rocket, so I'm very happy with that. Coming at ya! Oh, half of it. That one did break. We got half of that rocket. Let's see, here's some fins.
All right, so we broke 2 now, Nate.
That one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I guess we did break our first 200-footer. So it worked great.
It works.
Once.
We're just, yeah.
Oh, it just tore right through the fins.
Uh-huh, the fins
these
are just
ones also.
ripping to bits.
That one, I think we lost fins and part of the body of it.
Yeah.
That's fun though. Well, we now have one of our 400-foot rockets with CO2 power behind it, and we're gonna see how well it launches and whether or not it tears itself apart. I bet it's gonna go way past where Grace is. Whether or not it survives, I think it's gonna go past where she is, but that's okay. 3, 2, 1.
What even?
I don't know.
Where'd it go? Does anybody know where that went? No? We have no clue. We don't know where that actually went.
Callie, I think this time you should stand back there and just watch
and see
the near sky to see if we can tell where it goes.
You got it.
3, 2, 1. Holy crap.
Wow. Nate, I think it's just up there still.
Holy crap.
I don't.
No, I saw it go that way, but so fast. Like that might have left the freaking park.
You boys are gonna pay for that. Ow!
It just disappeared from my vision.
From what I could see, like my legitimate guess of distance would be twice as far away as Grace is right now. Our rockets that went, we don't know how far. We want to see something about their speed and power that they're traveling with, so I'm just going to shoot it at a tree. And hopefully we'll get a shot of the impact in slow motion. I'm going to shoot it pretty straight, and the goal is just to see what happens when it hits the tree. So, ready? 3, 2, 1. It exploded. I think it exploded on impact though. I saw nothing between its launch to the tree, and then I saw like shrapnel bouncing off of the tree. That was my view, it was just shrapnel off the tree. And looks like it impacted the tree pretty good. Oh my gosh, this is fun. This is so freaking cool. Checking on Google Maps the distance we got, the one that we shot mostly level that Callie said hit a tree at high speed, that one went about 460, 470 feet where she found it. The other one we found was in a parking lot, and it had traveled about 716 feet. So it turns out I overestimate distances, but we also don't know if it landed there, if it hit a tree, what happened to it on its way. Either way, that's so much massively farther than we were able to get just using stomping power. I'm so excited to follow up with this. Guys, if you have any ideas of what you want to see us do with our CO2 powered Stomp rockets, please let us know, because we definitely are going to do a follow-up, but we wouldn't say no to some more ideas. Guys, that is it for today, but you know, we've always got new great stuff coming out. Go ahead and hit that button to subscribe so you never miss a great video, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then.